The first big name had Beezy caught, he went to jail for. That's how y'all know. He ain't no vet at shot calling. He ain't no vet at being no stepper. That's not his lane. It threw his whole game off. Even before he got locked up, he couldn't even make another hit record. Usually when dudes get active or they a top tier shot caller, they start making hit records, delivering a lot of pain and anger in their music. Boosie was making top tier songs in 08, 09 when all that shit was going down. 2010, and before that, 07. You go downhill. And you was on the street the whole time. You can't compare yourself to Boosie on no level. You ain't make better songs on the radio. You ain't got more fans. You ain't got more money. You ain't got more stripes. You ain't shot called the most. You ain't got a bigger house. You ain't got more real estate. You ain't got more jewelry. You ain't more relevant. You ain't more funny. Your hoes don't look better. But you know, you get turned because he got popped. And now you want to talk tough. Yeah, man, like, everybody know he can't compare himself to no Boosie. You can even add Trap Boy Freddy. Put both of y'all together. Even if y'all don't like Boosie music right now, still can't compare. They don't do more shows. Both of them put together don't do more shows than Boosie per weekend, or get more features, or they could do more numbers on the interviews. So you mean to tell me, if you a podcaster or you're a promoter and you got your last 20 to 30,000, you would pay Beezy and Trap Boy Freddy, both of them. You will pay them 30,000, and you really think you're gonna make your money back and double on the show? Especially when we talking about coliseums, arenas. When they come to an interview, without them talking about the situation with MO3 and all of that, they can talk about the beef, but I'm talking about this situation. Just random topics. You think you would do more views with Trap Boy Freddy and Yella Beezy on the 20 verse 1? You think Trap Boy and Beezy will do more views than Boosie? Come on, man, like, they can tag team and still lose. So yeah, you can win talking tough on Instagram and interviews. You can win that on Say Cheese and all that. You can win that one. That's the only thing you can beat Boosie at. Talking tough on Say Cheese. That's it. Them same niggas that pop Boosie, that's who you should have had delete MO3. While you playing, you gonna get a cheap. You trying to take the cheap route and go get Keywan. The same niggas that pop Boosie, that's who you should have paid to do MO3. Yeah, drop the bag. Stop trying to be tight. That's why I be like, fuck Yella Beezy, man, talking to Boosie like that, like he a certified shot caller or something. Yeah, like he got that many fitted hats in his closet. Like he got a graveyard under his belt or something, man. Yeah, he too soft, man. Soft ass light skinned nigga, man. Light skinned nigga that used to be with Boosie, a real light skinned representative, little gangsta ass Nick. Yeah, you lucky, bro. You lucky it went 08, 09, man. He would have sick little gangsta ass Nick on you, would have been dead. You never would have came out with That's On Me, Baby. You never would have had these songs. You would have came out your mouth like that. Yeah, put a light-skinned nigga on the light-skinned nigga, man. He would have did it way more differently than MO3. Look, gangsta ass Nick would have jumped out that car. Just like how he did on them other niggas he deleted. Yeah, he would have jumped out that car on your ass. Yeah, he don't give a fuck that you crash and spin down all that death. If he ain't hear that horn, beep. Yeah, if he ain't hear that, nigga, the job ain't done. He would have made sure that bitch was done. Yeah, lame man, nigga, here think because a nigga on federal paper and a nigga retired from this street shit, a nigga can talk crazy and shit like that, man. Yeah, man, like make light skinned nigga look soft, man. Look gangsta ass nigga, a real light skinned representative. You don't know what to do when all this beef come at you. You can't even handle one nigga. Yeah, look gangsta ass nigga to the city to war. Yeah, look when goddamn Ivy got killed, he took them niggas to war. Went against his daddy, his cousin, all that shit there. You ain't got the balls to do that. You ain't gonna do that for your round. Your nigga get deleted. Yeah, you ain't gonna do that. Trap Boy Freddy would have got deleted. Man, you ain't gonna do that. Yeah, you was forced to be a gangster. Yeah, you was forced to be one. And MO3 not even like a nigga like Gangsta Nick. MO3 not even like him. If MO3 would have been in Boosie's squad, he would have been the nicest shooter. He would have been the nicest one. I ain't bullshitting. Way more wickeder. Way more wickeder. Yeah, nigga talking crazy. When everybody dead and gone and locked up and shit like that, feds on them, watching them and shit like that. And nigga to change his life, more like a family man now. And nigga want to talk crazy because a nigga done let off a shot and nigga got hit in the leg or something. Like a nigga hard to kill or something, like nigga a Terminator out here. Now, I can understand if Gangsta Williams talk crazy to Boosie. And that's different. And he can talk, talk heavy. But not no nigga like you. Not no nigga like you. You can't talk like that. Real Stepper can talk to Boosie like that. If you, about your business or you a top tier shot caller. But I know scary ass nigga like you scared to run fades. But comedians and shit like that, you scared to run fades with rainwater. Nigga was gonna drop a 6-figure lawsuit. Ho ass nigga. And Trap Boy Freddy would have been with you, would have died too. The gangsta ass nigga would have made sure, there ain't no survivors. Or Marlo. Or Bleak. Yeah, nigga better put some respect on this shit, man. But rest in peace to gangsta ass Nick though. Real light skin representative. Yeah, especially when it come to stepping school. If you would have been around, you would have been a store runner. And he would have took your hoe and passed it back to you. And you wouldn't have done nothing about that. And he would have been robbing you. And you wouldn't have done nothing about that. Still would have been cool. You wouldn't have did nothing but bow down, washing cars and shit. Yeah, shaking his hand when he already fucked you over. And shit like that. That's what you'd have been doing. You wouldn't even made it out of BR. Yeah, you wouldn't even made it out of BR. If you could barely get past MO3. You had to send a fun boy. You had to send a fun boy to go crush some shit, man. You wouldn't have made it past Nussy. Any nigga Boosie had issues with, they would have crushed you. You wouldn't have made it past all them wars. Your team of steppers trash. Your team of steppers trash, man. Now nigga on your team compared to any nigga that was on Boosie's squad back in them days. Or his ops. DW, he would have crushed you. All that shit there. You wouldn't have made it past no nigga like DW. You wouldn't have made it past no nigga like Terry Boyd. Terry Boyd would have been extorting you. Beating your ass. Yeah. And probably would have crushed you. But you wouldn't have been no threat though. You the type of nigga that would have died in the car hanging with a nigga. You heard I said, Beezy? You the type of nigga that would have died in the car hanging with a nigga. That's why I say him talking to Boosie like that, he must really think Boosie soft, or he can beat Boosie, or he had never run into Boosie, or the real Oak Cliff members behind him on that, and he ain't really got to pay them. They'll handle that. They ain't feeling that Boosie come and, yeah. Or he felt like since Boosie got hit already and Boosie ain't really took them to war, he feel like he could talk to him like that. Oh yeah, like we the whole Boosie. All these war stories, but then it's time to go to war. He ain't about that. Boosie did the right thing. Avoiding that. It wasn't no need. And it could have been Boosie's fault that happened. He shouldn't have did it. So he could have took his lick like, man, I done made so many mamas cry. I done got so many niggas put on t-shirts. Now it's my turn. And it's my fault. I'll take that. I got too much on my plate. I ain't finna. I can, take it there and get these niggas out of the way. Beezy, you wasn't hard to get hit. You think Boosie, you think nigga wouldn't have? He could have got niggas from my city, Charlotte. And niggas would have came and did that for Boosie. And he ain't got to be his soldiers. You know how many niggas would have did that to you for that? For him? There's a lot of niggas want to, take Marlon Mike's shoes and walk in his shoes. Bro, you wasn't no hard kill. You wasn't no threat. Boosie didn't take you to war because you a real problem. Or you a problem child. You a child with a problem. You had a MO3 problem. You can't even sleep good at night. You the type of nigga that acts Satan for all this shit right here that he gave you. Then you get scared at the end. Now you don't want it. Now it's too much. You told you want to be a gangster. You want the hat and all that stuff. You wanted to prove yourself. You kept begging him. I want a hat. I want a hat. Yeah. When you seen boys in the hood and Buddy got out the car, but you gonna stay in the car. Come on, man. Like, and we still don't think you tough. Yeah, no matter what that indictment say, if you get the death penalty, we still don't think you tough. We still ain't gonna stamp you as no real stepper. You had to go get a fun boy. They've been slow all his life. The man, when he was a kid, the man used to find roly-polies, put them in a sandwich bag, put them in his pocket, take it to school. Had bugs and shit in his book bag. The man used to always eat the back of the eraser on the pencils and shit like that. He'd eat the lead, the pencil lead. He'll break the lead off the pencil and chew the lead. Black shit be all in his teeth, in his mouth. He'll take a pen, bust the ink, make tattoos on the skin with the ink, chew on the ink straw thing, ink be in his mouth. Used to collect rocks and shit like that. Man used to collect rocks. The man used to suck on pennies. The man used to suck on pennies, man. Then it turned to pen. Yeah, then it turned to pen. Yeah. You know he switcheroo. You know he was switcheroo with that dude. Come on, man. Where you meet him at? So hell yeah, he gonna tell on you. He feel like he can whoop you. He definitely more dangerous than you. A man that could take a life and take a mushroom tip and don't take showers and pop his boyfriend and don't wipe his butt good. Toilet seat be dirty when he lift it up, piss all under the toilet seat. Man. Clothes in his closet, dirty. It's hanging up like it's clean, but it's dirty. Wear the same socks 3 or 4 days in a row. Man. So you know he don't care about life. So he can do time. He was doing time in school in EC class. You know, slow class. He was doing time in there, being in one class all day. He could do that shit. He could be on lockdown 23-1. Can you? He don't mind a sneaker being on his bed, do you? He probably could take a couple punches. And being slow since he was little, he probably don't mind catching fades. Do you? So you avoid Roy Lee fight and Rainwater fight just to go to prison for life and run all them fades back there. If Kevin Gates had to run fades behind the wall, Gucci Man had to run fades behind the wall, T.I. had to run fades behind the wall. I think BG or something had a fade or something back there. You think you ain't? You got Kool-Aid lips? They call you Kool-Aid Beezy. Yeah, man, like